So let's get into our listener letter. This is where you guys ask us for advice. You can send us an email at UHeardMeDa, spelled DA.
That's important.
FirstTime@gmail.com. Again, that's UHeardMeDaFirstTime@gmail.com. You can send us a DM on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Now let's get into it.
You said Instagram twice.
We get it.
Double DM us.
So we know it's real.
All right, okay. Hey ladies, please give me some advice. I've been dating this guy for about 4 months and it's getting really serious. Everything is going great. I was recently introduced to his mother and he is showing me all the signs that he is ready for a relationship. My only issue is that I want a commitment and I'm ready to be his girlfriend, like real bad. We talked about it before and during our most recent conversation, I gave him an ultimatum. Either we are in a relationship or we stop talking. He was not happy and told me he needed space. So we still communicate, but our relationship is now way off. What should I do? Was I wrong? Child.
Lizzie, you first.
Me? I would say, in the words of many, communicate. No, first I would say also too, like before you make something like an ultimatum, you have to be sure of what you're saying. Like you can't go back and forth on it. So I think before she even went and told him that, it's either A or B, then she should have been ready to leave once he really was like, he stepped back, or she should have been ready to really end the relationship and not kind of like lead it on, or kind of leave it in a gray area. Because it's not really, she didn't really give him a real ultimatum. It just, once again, put their relationship in a weird place. So I think she should probably communicate with him because obviously she doesn't want the relationship to be over. She really like him. And maybe give him more time and see if he'll be ready then.
Yeah.
I don't like when men do that. Why do all of that, like make me meet your mom and, and then not want to commit. Then again, it's like
sometimes meeting a mom don't mean nothing.
It's weird, right? You're right. It's weird, right? Because you want the man to wine and dine you and show you all this or whatever, but then it's like, why do all that when you're not ready to commit to me? Like, it's such a weird thing because I want you to do this, but when you do this, I want to be in a relationship with you at the end of the day or whatever. But I agree. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I only want you to do that for me if your intentions is to take it to the next level. So if your intentions is just to see how this goes and you just want to have a good time, then let's just keep it at a good time. But if you're courting me and you're allowing me to meet people that you love, your mother, and like Lizzie said, everybody introducing you to their parents don't always mean something, but that means something to me.
Yeah.
And so maybe she should have led with that. Like, listen, I don't want to meet your mother unless this is going somewhere.
Right.
So don't do it. No, leave me where I'm at, sir.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
If you want a hoe, treat me like a hoe. But if you want a wife, treat me.
No, for real.
No, I'm for real. Like if you just want a good time and you just want to fuck, like, okay, let me be the one to decide that. But don't start doing all this good stuff. And then when I'm like, I'm ready to be in a relationship, you acting all surprised and shit. Like, what
you want to what?
You exactly. You're surprised? Like, nigga, you doing all the right shit. What the fuck you surprised for? I'm ready to be your wife. Like, what's up? Like, I love you. I'm in love. Okay? Real bad. Like, come on. But I agree with what you're saying, Lizzie. Like, don't give that ultimatum if you're not ready if you have to walk away.
Yeah. Like, you do something about it.
Exactly. So now the fact that he basically gave you his answer, like, I need space. Like, bro, what you mean you need space? Like, it's either you want it or not. Like 4 months, isn't that a good enough time to know if you want to be with this, if you want to take it to the next level with this person? Yeah. Do you think that's a good enough time?
And then say that again.
Do you think 4 months is enough time to know if you want to be with someone or not?
Depending on how you're spending that 4 months. So if you guys are with each other every day, those 4 months, or majority of the week, those 4 months, I think that's a decent amount of time to know whether or not. But some people move slow. It depends. Are you dating other people or are you just dating that one person? If it's exclusive for 4 months, I say 4 to 6 months. If this is something that you want to take long term.
Child, I know within a month.
I don't think that's a lot of time for me.
Girl, watch your words.
I know.
I
don't want to have this conversation with you 2 months from now. I've been dating this guy for 3 weeks. And he tell me
real bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what should she do though? Like,
I think we should have a conversation because now she literally she tried to get clarification for the relationship and now she put it in a gray area. So I think now she should go and have a conversation with him like, okay, literally what are we doing? Are we going to move forward? Is this space meaning that it's over? But if she wanted a relationship, she got space. So whatever.
Damn. And sometimes we do that in hopes that they do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe her intention is like, okay, I'm gonna tell him this, and this is gonna make him move. But like Lizzie said, you gotta go into it knowing it can go
real quick, like
it can go either way. Like,
cause now you look crazy when it goes the other way.
I feel like yes, probably have a conversation, but don't forget this moment because you don't want to like, okay, y'all have that conversation. He's like, okay, you know, y'all start back talking, and then another 4 months go by. You already know what you want, right? So because you already know what you want, it's really time for you to decide if you're willing to keep talking to like wait for him or you walk away. Just don't forget this moment.
Don't let the same conversation happen twice.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. If you need advice, you can send us an email at UHeardMeDA.
That's important.
FirstTime@gmail.com. Again, that's UHeardMeDaFirstTime@gmail.com. Until next time, this has been an episode of You Heard Me the First Time podcast.
My name is Minnie.
I'm Nikki Nicole.
And Lizzie. Ow.